Welcome everybody to another presentation. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the two-guard spot. Adams finds Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. On the take. And the layup falls.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide-open man.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? It's stolen by Brogdon. To the inside. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Grant. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Now here's Smith. And he drops it in from the low post.
Using that big frame of his inside, Smith has what it takes to be a major presence in the paint.
Ayton passes to Grant. Outside Brogdon. Back to Grant. Up and over Brooks. That one a little long. The Rockets on offense. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And that one good.
Challenging the heart of the defense on that play. Brooks daring someone to stop him.
Grant against Brooks. Grant's shot is off. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside, Green. Now here's Brooks. Pass to Adams. Clock at 6. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Simons. Oh, Adams with the block. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Grant. Here's Walker. Back to Grant. To end the run. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Outstanding job by Grant. That looked like a lost possession.
Adams a screen. Van Vliet finds Green. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Trailblazers. 6-point game. And Grant gets it to go.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
The drive by Brooks. Pass to Smith. Deflected.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
And the jam by Walker.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Van Vliet, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here's Grant from the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Rockets have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Here's Green. Outside for Brooks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Down low. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Brooks finds Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Walker passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Got it up. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top. Up. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Here are the five. Portland has to start the second. Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Brogdon in at the point. And that one falls for Simons. Smitty, in terms of building a title team, is the era of super teams over, you think?
BA, no way. Despite what happened with KD, Harden, and Kyrie in Brooklyn, front offices will always look to align stars. I think you just need the right personalities.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you.
Second team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Pass to Şengün. Walker against Eason. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Şengün passes to Thompson. Now here's Tate. Fires for three. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Tipped. And he recovers it. And Grant gets it to go. Here's Thompson. He's scoreless. Pass to Bullock. There's the drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Simons passes to Walker. Outside Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Grant finds Brogdon. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Houston ball.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Poke loose. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here we go. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Grant against Tate. Grant His shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Walker, it's tipped, and they'll keep possession. There's Simons with a three. Portland again missing. And the Rockets with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. That's to Şengün. 1:49 left to play in the first half of basketball. And the shot goes in.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Here's Bullock. Drops in the layup for 2. Bullock's got 6 in the quarter.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Eason inside. Working on Grant. For 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's got 8.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Houston foul.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, BA, I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
It's stolen by Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Simons outside. Shoots over Tate. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And so it's Houston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Portland trailing here. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. And it's Adams in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Van Vliet outside. Left side, Green. Back to Van Vliet from the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Van Vliet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Henderson scanning the floor. Oh, Green with a block.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
Smith outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Smith's got his second basket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Van Vliet. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive
That's
foul.
tough from Van Vliet, able to take the hit and keep working through it.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Down by 15. Three-pointer Sharp. Hits the trifecta. Sharp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And it's Adams missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver has done a 180. Once in favor of raising the NBA age limit to 20, he now supports lowering it back to 18. He said it's the right thing to do, adding that the opportunity to work with players at a younger age on not just skills, but mental health, diet, character, and values could be in everyone's best interest. PA?
Well, it didn't happen yet, Allie. We'll see.
And the #3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Out to the wing. Back to Van Vliet. That's good from Adams on the assist from Van Vliet. Adams has got 6.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. 1:52 left in the third. Five to shoot. Back to Brooks.
Well, Dylan Brooks can score, but defense is definitely his calling card.
Grant, he's a workhorse who normally has to guard the opposition's best scorer. He has grit and toughness, and that is contagious. What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Sharp, no good. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Green for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
To get it again.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Here's Sharp. Oh, throw it down.
He took off.
Can you say elevation?
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off. Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Shaden Sharp saw his chance and exploded up to the rim.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Henderson outside. Sharp goes in, and the layup falls. Sharp's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's explosive when he makes a move to the cup. Sharp's first step is so quick.
Pass to Adams. Green up top. Back to Adams. And stolen by Williams. Timeout called, Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Simons. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Rockets on top, up by 15. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Walker and Freddie Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And Grant gets it to go.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And it's Brooks missing. Well, the Trailblazers shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Here's Grant going inside. Rebound by Van Vliet. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Green, the pass to Adams.
Just an intelligent play there from Green. I mean, baiting the defense with that great pump fake.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, and something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
Cutting his way to a shot. Simons working at full speed.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Pass to Adams. Brooks, right side. Smith with it. Inside, second shot opportunity, and a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Ayton. Back to Grant. Driving inside. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space. Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside, Green. Pass to Adams. And there's Green on the assist from Adams. Adams has got 5 assists in the game. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
At 6'10", Smith is just so long, frustrating shooters. The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
Portland ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 17-point game. There's Simons with a 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
Quick little pull-up right there. I like seeing Simons stop on a dime like this.
Brooks against Grant. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. Simons finds Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. 1:46 left in the game. Green against Simons. Pass to Adams. Simons with a steal. Outside Walker. Back to Brogdon. Lets the three fly. The Rockets pull it in. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. And here are the Rockets now. They lead by 14. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Green against Simons. Crosses over.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Rockets.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Steven Adams.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved really enjoyable to watch.
Pass to Adams. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. And Walker's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Down by 12. Here's Simons. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Trying to outwork the defense, Simons manages to get the shot in the air.
The line for the Trailblazers.
Good on both. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green for three. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
An impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Trailblazers ball.
And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 13-point game. Adams grabs the miss. The three. And it's Green missing. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A clean win. And what?
most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wings set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. The kick out to Towns. Fires from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Smith the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Brooks, nice move. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Well, they don't make many guards, do they, Doris? As fiery as Fred Van Vliet.
They don't, Kevin. He has had to scrap and claw and earn every piece of real estate in the NBA. At 6'1", he's undersized. But what we know unequivocally, he can command an offense, and he's a big-time shot maker when it counts. And guess what? He's going to dig it out defensively, too. You have to admire Fred Van Vliet. Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Adams wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Towns missing. And it's the Rockets on the break. On the wing, Green. Misses the baby hook.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Gobert with a screen on Van Vliet. The putback. Green with the rebound. Rockets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And Adams gets it to go down on the assist from Van Vliet.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. Launches a three. Gets a hand on it. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Green taking his time here. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adams. Doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle, so tough.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And he lays it straight in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 3. Green, the pass to Adams. Back to Green. Pass to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. From deep. Goes back up. Here's Adams. That one drops for him. Adams has got his second bucket.
So many NBA players would tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Back to Green. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Van Vliet. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred VanVleet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Monte Morris. Anderson is out there with Reed. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Morris, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Green. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
A new lineup here for Houston. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thompson in the post, covered by Morris.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Near the 3-point line, it's Morris. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Thompson. Here he goes. In the corner, Şengün with it. Goes up again. Minot pulls it in.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Eason gets a wide open look. No good again that time. Timberwolves leading by 8. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Driving in, and Tate throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Thompson passes to Eason. Şengün with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And Morris throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And here's Anderson for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Fast break, here they come. Here's Eason. Misses the three. Timberwolves leading by 6. Anderson outside from downtown. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. For the three, nailed from three-point land. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. And Thompson kicks to Tate. The pass to Thompson. Can't connect from short range. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Anderson can't get it to go. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Eason. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep. Minot can't get it to go. Got it off in time. That shot misses. And that does it for the first half of play. Minnesota on top. They lead by. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
31.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, certainly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Green against Conley. Stolen by Van Vliet. Brooks left side. Here's Smith. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. Conley finds McDaniel. Screen by McDaniel. To the paint. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Got that one up quick. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when you your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards.
And you can see how much Green's worked on his defense. He's become a tough one-on-one matchup.
First team foul.
Out to Smith. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Edwards with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seems, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Conley against Van Vliet. Conley kicks to Edwards. Pocket 6. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert passes it to Towns. McDaniels dishes to Towns. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. With the step back, here's Van Vliet, and the rejection by Towns. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the dunk by Smith.
Just a few big steps, and Smith able to get to his spot.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. McDaniels finds Conley. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or two past it. Okay, Mike.
Here's Smith. Van Vliet on the wing. Into the lane. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Launches it. Brooks grabs the board. And Adams has got the ball here for the Rockets. A 2-point game. And Smith slams it home.
Man, is Smith Jr. fun to watch, especially when he's rising up for these highlight reel slams. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he gets them to lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Back to Adams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Morris. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Smith for three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game neither. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Minnesota, Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off on them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second-chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Gobert with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Van Vliet outside. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Now this is Fred VanVleet doing work, efficiency and productivity.
They get it back. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two on the second effort.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
Gobert with the block. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Green. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Rockets trail by three. Smith with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Rockets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Green, no good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Rockets shooting not great, 40% for the game. The shot's good from Smith.
And with all his length, Smith can cover lots of ground on the break.
Here's Morris, and there's the drive, and there it is for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. And it's Smith penetrating. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Stolen by Brooks. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Shot by Eason, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Şengün. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Thompson inside, over by Conley. Some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Bullock driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Gobert, the screen. For 3, Edwards. Tries again. Tate with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Şengün with the ball. Now defended by Gobert.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Here's McDaniels.
It counts. And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial. Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Here's Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Here's Edwards. It's in!
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Towns. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good! And tie game, that is a huge basket right there. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Thompson against Conley. Got it up in time. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now comes. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at point. Şengün with a screen on Towns. The second effort, Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Here's Eason. Dishes it to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Oh, we got hacked on the three-point. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Conley dishes to Edwards. Out to Conley. Edwards against Van Vliet. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Now that one from Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet has been a big shot maker his entire career.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Conley kicks to McDaniels. inside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Down low. Gobert, no good. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. And Green gets it to go.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
And here's Conley outside. A shot off that time. Houston in the lead. Brooks the pass to Van Vliet. Brooks kicks to Green. Adams sets the pick for Green. A three. Gobert pulls it in.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Edwards looking it over. The pass to Towns. It's stolen by Green. Here's Van Vliet. Rebound, Minnesota. Right side, Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns, as good a free throw shooter out of the post as we've ever seen. He's excellent at the stripe. Now it's game pressure to make critical free throws. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
They double team Conley. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
All eyes are on Conley. A normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and gameplay. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Tough situation for Green. Is he feeling the pressure, or can he rise above it?
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got?
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What's your take, guys?
And guys, the plan's got to be here to pressure that inbound pass and just try to come up with the steal. If that doesn't happen, then immediately foul and put them on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Conley with the 3. No good from 3-point territory. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. And they add some nerve.
future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5. McDaniels passes to Edwards. The crossover. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And here's Grant from the arc. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The floater. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. They really struggled. They had some injuries, and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 6 points.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Grant, the pass to Simons. And he slams it in one-handed.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Towns. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Grant finds Brogdon. There's the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
For 3, Conley. And he buries his first look.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Ayton. Back to Brogdon. Outside Walker. This one for 3. Rebound Minnesota.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
And the jam by Walker.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
That one goes. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Grant against Edwards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, Simon's athleticism, so quick off the floor.
Here's Towns, driving to the basket. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Towns has got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Towns has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4, puts up a deep 3, and another 3 from Minnesota.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
Grant, left side. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Conley looking for an opening. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Now here's Brogdon. There's Simons with a three. McDaniels with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Towns a screen on Brogdon. And he's going for the oop here. Walker with the steal. And it's Brogdon off the drive. That one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 now.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
And that one's good from Conley.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Walker for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. Stay with us now as hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Walker. And it's Grant in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Gobert finds Edwards. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Brogdon from outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A. They had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And here's Simons outside. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Connects from downtown. McDaniels gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
The kick out to Walker. Back to Ayton. Outside Brogdon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No problem getting a little bit physical. Brogdon's got a good, solid base build there and drew the contact.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
Reed for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Minot. Pass to Anderson. Got a hand on it. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, it's pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on, and I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Anderson can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now to the paint. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Down low. Anderson with it. And there's the screen. Takes it inside. They need this. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Simons. Here's Alexander Walker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:09 left to play in the half. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And the jam by Walker.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Morris for 3. From the paint. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
They get it back. The kick out to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Simons. It's stolen away. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lobs it up.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Simons up top. 10 points for him. Good work there as it goes.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
It's scooped up. Morris for 3. And that's not going to go.
The long arms and the quick thinking helped out Brogdon that time and distracted the shooter.
And so it's Portland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Kyle Anderson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the 3. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, What would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
The free throw drops for Anderson. Laughlin, he's checked in for Morris. And Anderson drops them both. And so here's Portland. 4-point game. Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamari. Lets it fly from 18. Doesn't go for him. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Henderson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. To the inside. Pass to Sharp. Here he goes. Outside Thibault. Here's Sharp. Back to Thibault. Second chance shot. And another shot. Williams finds Thibault. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentages looking solid.
Anderson inside. Williams defending. Reed can't hit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Some changes for Minnesota. And Portland has possession. Here's Sharp with the drive, and he gets that one. And it's a 7-point Portland lead.
That's the kind of pressure Sharp will put on you. He's not one that's going to sit back and will attack.
Offensive rebound. From deep, Conley. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kamari's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Conley against Henderson. Pass to Kamari. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Gobert finds Towns. Outside McDaniels. Misses a 3. Portland leading. To the middle. Here's Sharp. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gobert. Back to Daniels. Now here's Gobert. Williams defending. Here's Sharp. And the layup is good off the glass. Sharp's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
Kicks it out Towns. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. On target from range. Towns has got 14 points.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A line change here for Portland. And it's Brogdon missing. Minnesota has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Edwards, the pass to Towns. From outside, off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And Edwards, here we go. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Grant with a screen on Edwards. And it's Simons penetrating. Grant. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
Mike Conley.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Walker passes to Grant. Simons with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Grant's shot is off. Minnesota has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Edwards finds Towns. Here's Edwards, guarded by Brogdon. It's Edwards with a drive. Stolen by Ayton. Walker against Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
There's a screen. Ooh, poked away, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Timberwolves ball.
Here's Towns, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. The lead is 2. Brogdon, the pass to Simons. Drives to the hoop. Another shot. It's blocked by Gobert. To tie it up. And it's Conley getting it to go. Conley's got 19 points.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Outside Conley, into the lane, and it's good. 2 points. Conley's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there. Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Towns. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in.
Minnesota foul. Rudy Gobert. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good. Walker. And both free throws good for Walker. For Minnesota, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. McLaughlin's shot is good.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Grant, the pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Now Brogdon. Here's Walker, and he drives in, makes a fantastic move, and nails the shot. Walker's got 9 points now in the second half. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
The Timberwolves have gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Picked by Gobert. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these previous plays under video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the wing, Simon. Pass to Brogdon. It's Walker on the wing. And here's Grant from the arc. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Grant with a steal. Timeout called. Portland. They're up by 5. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simons outside. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. 6 to shoot. Ayton, no good. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And the jam by Walker.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
So the Trail Blazers win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
out of a funk quicker than playing another team in a funk. Both teams are looking to use this game as a springboard, hopefully to better futures.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Adams in at the center position. And Ayton throws it down.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Here's Brooks, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And when you look at Dylan Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Lets it go from 14 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Smith on the wing. About a minute played so far here in the first. From 12 feet out. On the wing, Green. Clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Brogdon kicks to Simons. He takes it in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The kick out to Simons. Nice move. And the slam dunk by Simons.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
That one wide left.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, back and forth.
Count that one.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Outside to Brogdon. Another shot. They get it again. Ayton finds Simons. Over Adams. Brogdon outside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Brooks. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Walker the pass to Grant. And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Green, no luck.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
A crossover and the rejection by Smith.
Using that wide wingspan, Smith manages to get a hand on the shot.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. And here's Brogdon from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Outside, Green. The dish now to Adams. Pass to Smith. They kick it out to Green. And he gets it to go from the corner. And that's now 6 points for Jalen Green. Grant outside. On the wing, Walker drives to the hoop. Second shot opportunity. Grant the pass to Walker. Back to Grant. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side, Green. Shoots over Simons. They kick it out to Green. Here's the three. And no good. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here's Walker. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that concludes the first quarter of... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Thompson in at the point. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Now, here's Tate. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Tate's only got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They double-team Brogdon. Here's Walker. Here's the drive.
Such a crisp ball coming from Brogdon. He gets it to him with a little bit of zip, on time and on target.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Thompson. Some solid defense from 8. Trailblazers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what.
One-on-one here. Here's Eason. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's Simons missing. Rockets leading by 9. Sengun passes to Eason. Tate with the ball. Sengun kicks to Tate. Driving the lane, and Tate throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And the Rockets with possession here. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Sengun.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
Simons, the pass to Brogdon. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Phenomenal focus. Brogdon takes pleasure in fighting off that contact.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Now, here's Thompson. He has 6. Now the pass to Eason. Here he goes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Now, here's Simon. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Thompson. Passes it to Şengün. Second chance shot, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Here's Thompson, and there's the drive. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
With his size and how deceptively quick his first step is, it's tough to stay in front of Brogdon when he's driving into that paint.
A new lineup here for Houston. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, it wasn't an ideal rookie season for Jabari Smith, but Richard, he's got the physical tools we all think to be great.
It's tough to adjust to the NBA, especially as a teenager. But at 6'11" and that type of lateral quickness, Smith could be a lockdown defender.
What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. A steal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
He's off on the second. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Green. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And terrific hustle from Van Vliet in transition, getting up court fast to finish with a fast break.
And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The wingman, it's Sharp and Thibault. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him. For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
Now Brooks, after Jalen Green's 3-pointer that didn't go. Brooks dishes to Smith. A second chance effort. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
So good off the glass. Smith Jr. with the putback. Got to put a body on this man.
And there's the pass to Sharp. Bible on the wing. Brooks covering. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Kamare. Steven Adams making his last shot. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Adams with the screen on Henderson. Van Vliet passes to Adams. Banked in off the glass. Adams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Goes back up. He takes it in. Short. That's good.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Inside, it's stolen by Adams. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Brooks outside. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Thompson. The offensive rebound. Bullock kicks to Tate. And Tate throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Kamare. Jacks up a three. Bullock with the rebound. Rockets leading by 14. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Thompson. To the inside. Here's Eason. Thompson dishes to Bullock. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Grant. Oh my goodness, the slam.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Here's Walker following the score by Houston. For three, Bullock with the rebound. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And they pick up 2. Tate's only got 8 points.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Houston leading by 16. Thompson surveying the floor. And it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Grant for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
For three, Brogdon. And so it's Houston out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Houston. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Adams in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Brooks finds Green. Van Vliet outside. Adams, the pass to Van Vliet. Baseline J on the way. Connects, the jumper drops. And the Rockets lead by 17.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to.
Grant outside. Takes a 3. Simons, the pass to Grant. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brooks. And the shot is long.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Rockets. Green from down in the low post. It goes. And that's now 10 points for Jalen Green. From deep, Walker. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Adams outside. Passes it to Van Vliet. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Smith. He kicks it to Adams. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the paint. Simons against Smith. They kick it out to Green. The 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And it's Grant in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From past the arc. And there's Grant on the assist by Simon. Grant's got 11 in the second half. Smith against Walker. Now here is Smith. He's covered closely.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
Make no mistake, at 6'11", Smith Jr. can be a handful inside. That's why he gets to the foul line quite a bit.
They can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. The Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Brooks with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. And the wide open shot from Green. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Defenders naturally rotate to Green. That leaves a nice angle for the pass.
Houston leading by 14. Here's Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Adams outside. Shoots the 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Portland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Rockets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steven Adams.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And you can always count on the consistency from Grant. He likes these moments, keeps his composure, and knocks it down.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And that one is off. Misses. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the best.
always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
Here are the starters for Houston. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Brooks and Smith make up the two forwards. And it's Adams in at the center position. From deep, Conley. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Rising up with assertiveness, Conley always recognizes when he should shoot off the dribble.
Van Vliet against Towns. Outside for Brooks. Smith passes to Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, Conley. And another three from Minnesota.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starter. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Now here's Van Vliet. Smith finds Van Vliet outside for Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Pass to Adams. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. From deep, Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 9 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Smith. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
They get it back. Brooks from outside. Minnesota with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Edwards can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. The 3. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Adams.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And that one's good from Conley.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Van Vliet misses.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
From deep three-point range, Gobert. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brooks from outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
From deep three-point land, the long-distance 3 is buried. 15 points in the game. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role, and has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps his second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Conley with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Smith with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Conley. He's got 15. A deep 3. Smith with the rebound. Three-pointer, Brooks. That shot is off.
Well, it's Green's effort that makes him effective as a defender, in addition to his athleticism, but usually...
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 11. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Tari Eason is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Şengün in at the center position, locking down the middle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
He's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Morris can't hit. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred VanVleet, and they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
And another miss by Houston.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Anderson for 3. Tate grabs the board.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Well, the Rockets shooting just around 26% for the game. Here's Bullock. Nails it from 3. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Knocks down the long J.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Eason, good. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Morris for 3. Bullock puts it in. The Rockets trail. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Thompson outside. Outside Tate. From behind the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Morris can't hit. Houston has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Eason. Takes a 3. Another 3 from Houston. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set. Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
It's good. Tate's got 5.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Here's Thompson. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Minnesota in the lead. It's stolen. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Tate with it, guarded now by Morris. Back to Tate, tipped, stolen by Anderson. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Eason. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 12.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Pass to McLaughlin. Outside, Anderson takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Tate's got 4 rebounds in the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Inside. Now Şengün. 3-pointer. Anderson pulls it down. Morris deciding where to go with it. Off target with the 3. Tari Eason has been leading the charge for Houston. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the board.
From deep, Conley. The Rockets pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Green for 3. Rebound Minnesota. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet finds Smith. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. From deep, Conley. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Smith with it. Towns covering. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's McDaniels. Towns for 3. Towns can't get that one to fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Outside for Green. Tries again. Misses off the right iron. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Fires in the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. Offensive board. The kick out to Conley. Let's go with a 3. Here's Gobert. Towns outside. Pass to Conley. Off target from 3-point range.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The shot by Towns, no good. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. They trail by 6. And here's Green from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Edwards can't hit.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
The Timberwolves shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. McDaniels from long range. Smith with the rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
That ties it up.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's McDaniels. And that one hits the back iron. And here are the Rockets. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Brooks from outside. Pass to Green. For the lead. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. From deep, Conley. Gobert finds Towns. Fires the three, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Outside, Green. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Towns for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And here's Adams. The open shot by Brooks. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Tie game in Minnesota. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Houston 5 right now. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Jabari Smith out there with Steven Adams. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. Now here's Van Vliet. Baseline jumper. Here's Adams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
The shot by Conley, no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Brooks. No good, a bit long that time. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Green from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Minnesota. The Rockets trail. Smith passes to Green to take the lead. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. They grab their own miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Edwards. And he goes in for the dunk.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Would love to see you operate like that.
Outside, Green. Another miss by Green.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now here's Adams. Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. With some arc and some solid defense from Towns. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Van Vliet. Conley with some nice D.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
The Rockets with another miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink his strategy around what to do with him.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And here's Green from the arc. Green with the long ball.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Towns, that's good.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug. Smith rising to the occasion, making a play when they needed it.
For three, Conley. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To tie it up. And it's Brooks missing. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McDaniels on the take. Uses catches the glass on the layup. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Green, the pass to Adams. Brooks with it. McDaniels covering. Green for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
McDaniels can't hit. The Rockets shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. And another miss by Houston.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Towns. Gobert finds McDaniels. There's the three. Adams grabs the miss. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
And Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Now here's Conley. And so it's Minnesota with the double. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Grant is out there with Walker. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the center.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Here's Simons. Tries again. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Here's McDaniels. Some solid defense from Grant.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Brogdon. Kicks it out to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Simons. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup.
This is what Gobert provides. High impact play on the glass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brogdon the pass to Ayton. Walker in the corner. Towns with the steal. Gobert finds McDaniel. Right wing. Conley the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. And the three ball is good.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Brogdon against Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Back to McDaniel. And now Portland on the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Walker. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Conley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got 7 points.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Brogdon the pass to Simons. Brogdon kicks to Simons. Back to Brogdon. Ayton a screen on Edwards. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
It's good.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Grant for 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. Towns has got his second basket.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Brogdon kicks to Walker. Pass to Ayton. Grant outside. A 3 ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one falls.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And the pass to Simon. Into the lane. And the slam dunk by Simon.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Portland, we've got Anthony Simon. Ayton is out there with Walker. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Grant in at the 3 spot.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Count them 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Simons. Edwards against Simon. Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Passes it to Gobert. Outside Conley. This one for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Mike Conley with a terrific feel in the pick and roll. He's like a quarterback going through his progressions.
Grant for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD. Overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Grant surveying the D. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Grant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Portland. Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant is his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league.
It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Towns, no luck. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Portland. 9-point game. Walker finds Simons. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards passes to Towns, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And the dunk by Grant.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Brogdon against Conley. The dish to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Kicks it to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Outside, Towns. Shoots over Grant. Towns, no luck.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
The shot's good. Edwards got 10 points.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Yep, it counts. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Anderson, a screen on Brogdon. McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. Drills the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Grant kicks to Simons. Grant the pass to Walker. Now Grant. He's got 12. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Anderson in the post, guarded by Walker. Here's Morris, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Morris is out there with Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at the one spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. It's his first trip to the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Brogdon the pass to Simons. Here's the floater. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's McLaughlin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 14. To the middle. Here's Walker. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And Portland has possession. Trailblazers moving the ball around.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
The Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room to break. Walker finds 8. And Simons has it in the corner. Stolen by Anderson. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
I like seeing Sharp dunk it, showing no mercy inside.
And here is Morris. Down low. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Morris. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Thibault with the ball. He's against Morris, and that one's good. Thibault. Timberwolves leading by 13. Morris with the ball. Anderson with the screen for Morris. Anderson can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. They get it back out to Henderson for the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Morris kicks to Anderson. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple. Sharp's got 5 points so far.
Nice job to stay on balance on the catch and shoot jumper. When Sharp's in rhythm, he's dangerous.
Here's McLaughlin. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 13.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Henderson defending, and McLaughlin gets it to go.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sharp wants to go to the line. You gotta love his willingness to accept contact.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both good from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
The Trailblazers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here's Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 14 points for him.
Well above his scoring average tonight. Conley understands when the team needs points from him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Both shots good from the stripe. Inside, here's Towns, and the layup is good. That's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Trailblazers trail by 14. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the wingman, it's Sharp and Feibel. Then it's Henderson. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on court.
Portland on defense. Here is Conley. Oh, good with the triple. Brogdon finds Simons. Walker with it. Pass to Simons. In the corner, it's Brogdon. 5 to shoot. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Conley against Brogdon. Here's Gobert. Towns looking it over. Up again. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trail by 12. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. I have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Out to Conley. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
For 3, Brogdon. Rebound, Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Grant for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game. Now, here's McDaniel. He's covered by Grant. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Grant, that's good.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Conley into the lane. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
You know, he left them frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
No good from Grant.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
McDaniels up top. He's covered by Grant. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A 3-pointer, no good. Grant down low. Edwards there. Grant, that's good.
Once Jeremy gets going, he's automatic, making it look effortless right now.
Here's Towns. Scores after the quick crossover.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Grant the pass to Brogdon. He dishes it to Walker. From outside the arc. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Back to McDaniel. It's over Brogdon. Misses off the right eye. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 11-point game. And it's Simons missing. Outside Conley. The pass to Gobert. Stolen by Brogdon. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Active and alert on defense, and you have to be a little more careful when dribbling around Brogdon.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. Now here is Conley. 4 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Brogdon with it. Over by Conley. Dishes to Grant. Brogdon scanning the floor. From deep. Walker. And so the Timberwolves take the win, even early up. All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Now.